Hi guys, so I'm at Alessandro's bus stop and I think I may have missed the bus. It is about 3:45 p.m. When I get home, I'm doing the daily make a snack, have them eat, start dinner, and then head out the door to the FRG meeting. So I have to drive all the way to Post. I have no idea what information they're going to give out, except for they said it was going to be an update to stuff. And I'm pretty sure they're going to ask if there will be any more volunteers for the FRG. I do volunteer for certain things that come up with the FRG. However, I'm not part of the FRG. My camera is doing something funky with the lighting. I'm not sure why I'm changing colors. Here's Andreas. Show me your broken arm. He doesn't have his sling on because we're trying to get him used to the weight of his cast. Tomorrow he will be going to get recasted, so hopefully they can tell us some good news as to how long he's going to have his cast on. And tomorrow we are switching cable companies. I'm so excited. I'm so done with Comcast Infinity because they are so expensive and our premium just ran out. I did not pick up the camera whatsoever in the past 7 days. I had a really good reason. Andreas, my youngest, broke his arm on February 5th, last Thursday, coming down his bunk bed. And basically how it happened was he had just woken up, so he was half asleep, coming down the ladder, and his brother started arguing with him over a toy, and Andreas lost his footing, fell off the ladder, and landed on it the wrong way. Luckily, Chris was here. It was his day off, so he immediately examined his arm and realized that it was bent a way it wasn't supposed to be and rushed him to the ER as I got Alessandro ready for school and took him to school and then rushed over to the hospital. So it happened quite quickly. I got to the hospital and Andreas was not screaming at all. It almost seemed as if he didn't even break his arm. But he went in for x-rays and they were only going to x-ray his wrist. And Chris insisted that they x-ray all of his arm, including his elbow. And they realized that he had broken like the outer bone in his arm called the radius, I believe, and then he broke the ulna, which connects to your wrist. He broke that part right on the top. So he broke it in 2 different spots. I started crying because they had to readjust him. So he went into the OR. They had to sedate him, and that was the scary part for me because they say that if they get too much of the dose of the medicine that sedates them, their brain can stop communicating to their lungs and they can stop breathing. So that's what freaked me out. I sat in there, watched the whole thing. They sedated him and kept him awake, basically, and they readjusted his arm, which seemed pretty painful. I felt so bad for him. But he's doing well. It's been 7 days and he's sleeping on his own in his own room. The night that he came home, Chris and I rearranged their room and we took the bunk beds apart. So they're both now sitting on the floor, which eliminated a lot of their floor space. In the 2.5 years that we've owned the bunk beds, nothing like this has ever happened. It was just one of those freak accidents and it scared the living crap out of me. But again, Andreas is doing really well. The first 2 nights were really hectic because Andreas was in a lot of pain and he couldn't get comfortable to sleep. He was on an air mattress in our room on the floor, and I kept getting out of our bed to help him move, to adjust every 15 minutes that whole entire night. So we really didn't get that much sleep. And then Chris had to go to work. The second night, he again could not get comfortable, so I was awake again that entire night, and Chris had to go to work, so he had to sleep. And then Saturday he slowly started sleeping on his own, and then from then on it's just been easier. And 2 days ago he went to the doctor and they gave him some anti-itch cream, anti-itch Claritin. It's like a kid's version for his itching arm because of the cast. So he's been uncomfortable that way, but overall pain wise I think he's doing really well. On Tuesday he slept in his bed on his own, and he slept through the whole night, and then again yesterday. So I was really thankful for that, because now I'm pretty well rested, and it's become a little bit easier. But overall it was scary for me. None of our kids have ever broken anything. That's why I've been missing. That's why I haven't really been on YouTube. I haven't really been communicating with too many of you. But if you've been following me on Facebook or Instagram, you know that Andreas broke his arm last week. So anyway, yesterday I took the kids to Awana Club. Andreas really wanted to go, and so I dropped them off there, and then I went to a MOPS meeting for the mommy group that I belong to that I've spoken about already. Anyway, yesterday's project was this cute little date night jar. So it's made out of a mason jar. So it looks like this. And what it does is it inspires you to pick a stick and go on a date. So I actually separated my sticks. We used washer tape, which I've never used before, but maybe some of you guys know what it is. But it's this tape that sticks, and you can take it off and re-stick it if you don't like it. But on each of these sticks is a different activity, and so the blue and white polka dot is stuff that Chris and I could do on a date night. The purple are for the kids and I, and it's like a picnic outside. So each thing represents something different. And then 2 of the sticks are for myself, and one of them is ladies night, and the other one is thrift shopping. So that's something that I can do on my own. So it's kind of like my own date. Think of an idea for your jar. Maybe this might work for your family, or for you and your husband or significant other. It's just something to do, and Chris really liked it. So we're excited to try and go on a date night, hopefully in the near future. But as of right now, we have been super busy and just kind of trying to catch up. Yesterday I went back to Zumba, and let me tell you, this morning I woke up super sore, and I'm not sure what that's all about. I think I slept on 2 pillows. I'm pretty sure I slept on 2 pillows. So like my whole neck is sore and my back is sore. And then tonight I actually received a phone call from one of Chris's sergeants from the company, and they said that tonight there is a FRG meeting. If you're not familiar with FRG, or if you're not in the military, it's basically the family readiness group that belongs to a unit, and they invite families and spouses to come out, and they pretty much disperse information that's going on with the unit. Well, there's a meeting tonight that I totally unexpectedly didn't know about, so I hurried up and got ready. Before this, I was outside pulling weeds, picking up sticks, so I cleaned up our front yard a little bit. So I did get exercise today, even though I didn't go to Zumba, but I did that earlier, and I came in and took a shower and got ready really quick because I had to go get Alessio from the bus stop. I feel like I'm just nonstop again. Kayla is at conditioning. She started softball yesterday, and she's been doing that and staying after school. Luckily, they have an activity bus that she can take from her school to come home, so I don't have to go pick her up from practice anymore. I think I've literally have gotten like not that much sleep, and I've literally stressed myself out that I gave myself a cold sore, and it's really annoying. The only way I know how to get rid of it is by using Carmex. But it started, I think, yesterday, and it's gotten progressively worse. Hopefully it goes away in a couple days, but it makes me sound a little funny, and I don't know, I'm self-conscious about it. So I'm headed to JBLM. There we go. Joint Base Lewis McChord here in about 10 minutes, and figure out what this is all about. So I feel like I haven't talked to you in forever, so that's why I'm rambling. Not Chris. Alessandro just got home today. They celebrated Valentine's Day at school because they're off on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So it's like a 5-day weekend, and I have no idea what we're gonna do, but hopefully I can get the kids out of here this weekend to go do something fun. And I believe Kayla might be doing a sleepover tomorrow at her friend's house. She had a sleepover over here last weekend. Yeah, I think it's been like 2 weeks since I've uploaded like anything current, so hopefully I can get this up for you tonight. But anyway, thank you so much for being there. Thank you for all the love and support on my Instagram and on my Facebook. Andreas is doing well. He will probably be in his cast for 4 to 6 weeks. We don't know for sure. Tomorrow he has an appointment for the cast room, which I think they're just going to look at his cast and rewrap it or do something with it. And another announcement, I might be MIA from the internet for a while because Chris and I decided that we no longer want to be Comcast customers because they've literally hired our bill. It started at $99 during the promo when we first signed up, when we moved into this house. And it's been 2 years now, or almost 2 years. And it's gone up to like $160 a month plus all the taxes that they put in there. And then if you want to rent movies, obviously that's going to cost more. So there's no way that we're going to continue to pay that much money for cable and internet. So we decided to quit and cancel our Comcast. Comcast is ridiculously high. We told them that it was getting way too high for us and they wouldn't budge on the price. The only thing they could offer was to give us more channels, and that was it. They weren't going to lower anything, so we had to cancel. Not that we can't afford it, but I don't want to pay that much for cable and internet. So I might be MIA this weekend, considering that we're going to shut our service off tomorrow. And our new cable company will be here tomorrow to set us up. So we will have cable. We may not have internet. So just an FYI. I'm probably going to upload this tonight or tomorrow morning because our internet will be no longer in service until I think next Tuesday. But I will vlog all weekend. So you will see me next week when our internet comes back. So I just wanted to give you a heads up. I do plan on doing more recipe videos and everything that I talked about in the last vlog. And again, thank you so much for being here and understanding that this has been kind of a hectic week. But I will be back with more vlogs and more videos for you guys. So I will see you later. Bye.